Who's gonna look out for them? No one.
Right.
No one. They're not fighting for their father, they're fighting for their survival.
What if Diddy's daughters know more than they're letting on? As the walls close in on Diddy, fans are starting to believe his twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, might be caught in the fallout. And now, rumors are flying that the feds are tracking their phones, and they might be trying to flee the country. So, what are they running from? And how deep does this really go? Jaguar Wright has never held back when it comes to Diddy, but now, it's not just Diddy and her crosshairs. According to rumors, Jaguar's turning her attention to his twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah. And fans are wondering, why target the kids? Some say Jaguar won't be satisfied until the entire Combs family is dragged down with him. And if what she's saying is true, these girls might be hiding more than they let on. While Diddy's legal empire crumbles, his daughters, they're on yachts, in designer, jet-setting around the world, and sure, that's the life they've always known. But now, it feels off. With their father under fire, fans say the twins are either out of touch or hiding something. And then came the rumor that changed everything. The feds have been monitoring their phones. But why? What are they afraid these girls might do next? When Diddy tried to post a $50 million bond to avoid jail, the court said no. Why? Because they believed he'd flee. But here's where things got weird. Diddy didn't just offer up his own passport, he offered his daughters too, including Jessie and Delilah's. And fans couldn't help but ask, why were his teenage daughters involved in a federal bail deal? According to court docs, Diddy was willing to turn over not just his travel documents, but the passports of multiple family members, even the babies. But in the end, the girls got to keep theirs. And now the rumor mill is churning. Are they planning to run before everything hits the fan? Allegedly, Diddy didn't just prepare for fame, he prepared for a fall. According to fan speculation, he may have set up offshore accounts for his kids, just in case things ever went sideways. And now, some believe that's exactly what's happening. See, it's not just about leaving the country, it's about access. Large offshore withdrawals often require in-person verification. And if the girls are listed on those accounts, keeping their passports might have been the real power play. As one fan put it, they're likely the names on the offshore accounts. And now, they're running before the money disappears. But if that's true, what else do they know that we don't? Just last year, Diddy was riding high. Music mogul, media giant, nearly $1 billion empire. But now, that number has been cut in half. And if he's convicted, the government wants everything. We're talking mansions, accounts, cars, control. And for his daughters, that doesn't just mean losing luxury. It means losing everything they've ever known. Jessie and Delilah never prepared for normal life, no 9-to-5s, no student loans, no Plan Bs, and reportedly no interest in college. Because when you grow up with unlimited money, why would you ever think it could all disappear? But it's disappearing fast. And according to Jaguar Wright, the control Diddy had wasn't just financial, it was total. There's no way they can make money without him, she said. He has them locked in. That means no brand deals, no independent careers, no freedom to earn without his approval. He didn't just fund their lifestyle, he owned their options. So now, with the empire collapsing and the walls closing in, the twins aren't just spoiled daughters riding it out. They're two teenagers on the edge of a financial cliff. And if the rumors about offshore accounts are true, they may be the only ones left who know where the last of the money is. And they might do whatever it takes to reach it before it's all seized. Here's where things get even darker. If the twins really were living under Diddy's control, then what exactly did they witness growing up behind those mansion walls? Some insiders believe the girls may have seen things that could damage their father even more if they ever came forward. And that's what has people really watching them now. Because silence can be protection, but it can also be fear. Jaguar Wright hinted that Diddy's control wasn't just financial, it was emotional, even psychological. He raised them in his image, she said. They don't even know what freedom looks like. So if the girls are quiet now, it might not mean they're guilty. It might mean they're scared of what they know, and scared of what might happen if they ever say it out loud. At this point, fans don't think the girls are just bystanders. They think the twins know exactly what's coming. Some say they've seen the signs, and they're quietly backing away before it all explodes. Others believe Diddy set them up years ago, placing assets in their names, shielding money offshore, and locking them into a life they could never escape. If that's true, then the girls may not be trying to protect their father, they might be trying to protect themselves. From the fallout, from the feds, from the empire that's collapsing around them. And if they really are preparing to disappear, what else are they hiding? Here's where things get even darker. If the twins really were living under Diddy's control, then what exactly did they witness growing up behind those mansion walls? Some insiders believe the girls may have seen things that could damage their father even more if they ever came forward. And that's what has people really watching them now. Because silence can be protection, but it can also be fear. Jaguar Wright hinted that Diddy's control wasn't just financial, it was emotional, even psychological. He raised them in his image, she said. They don't even know what freedom looks like. So if the girls are quiet now, it might not mean they're guilty. It might mean they're scared of what they know, and scared of what might happen if they ever say it out loud.
When you're dealing with the kind of control freak that Diddy is, and you raise children under that, the financial abuse for all of them is probably the worst. Because there's no way they can make money without him. He has them locked in. And if he falls, who's gonna hire them? Who's gonna fund them? Who's gonna look out for them? No one. Right? No one. They're not fighting for their father, they're fighting for their survival.
So, if the rumors are true, if Diddy really did build a secret web of money, power, and control, then Jesse and Delilah weren't just passengers, they may have been part of the plan. And now that it's all collapsing, they might be the last ones left holding the pieces. Not because they chose this life, but because they were born into it. Maybe that's why they're quiet. Maybe that's why they're flying under the radar. Because if they talk, they could destroy everything. And if they run, it might already be too late to catch them. But here's the part no one's talking about. If Diddy really goes down, who's next? Because he didn't rise alone, and he won't fall alone either. Tap here to find out which A-listers might be going down with him, or drop a comment. Are the twins victims, accomplices, or just trying to survive?